Hey student, watch this video and learn how to use the verbs forget and leave, and a very common mistake we sometimes make with these two verbs. Coming up. Hey friends, Teacher Prix here to help you talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime in English. First of all, let me fix my hair. First of all, thank you so much for joining me. I know I tell you guys this every class, but it's because I'm really grateful. I'm grateful you're here. I'm grateful you're watching this lesson. If it's your first time here, my friend, you're my friend already. You've got a friend in me. Consider subscribing. Yeah, that's ridiculous. But anyways, consider subscribing because from Monday to Friday, I post different kinds of English lessons, vocabulary, phrasal verbs, grammar, common mistakes, listening, reading tips, because I want to help you. I want to help you become a better and more confident English speaker. Anyways, my friends, let's dive into the content. I posted common mistakes in English, but, well, it's not necessarily a mistake. It depends, okay? So if you are joining here, make sure to hit the like button. That helps the channel. Now, forget and leave. This is a very, very objective video. I think it's going to help you. It's going to give you some ideas of how to use these two verbs. They're very easy verbs, they're very popular verbs, and what I like about native speakers is that they are always using different things, and sometimes we non-native speakers learn a specific verb and we don't use other verbs. So that's my insight tonight, okay? Forget. Can we use forget all the time? And remember, if you don't know forget, then you need to check the meaning of this verb. Otherwise, this lesson will be complete waste of your time. Anyways, English learners tend to use the verb forget all the time. And when I say all the time, in all the situations when you can use the translation of forget, okay? Now, is that entirely wrong? Not necessarily. Depending on the situation, though, you may think you need the verb forget. Everything is telling you that you should be using forget. But if you were a native speaker, perhaps you would be using a different verb. And that's what I'm going to show you tonight, okay? You may actually need the verb leave, okay? But teacher, can't I just use forget? Yes, my friend, you can. Remember, I want you to be good. I want you to feel good. So if you only remember forget, it's okay. Use this lesson, study, and with time, you will use different vocabulary, okay? Now, what is forget? Quick explanation here. Forget is the opposite of remember, okay? So you don't remember something, so you forget. So maybe you don't remember you have to do or to bring or to buy something. You don't remember to do that, okay? You can also forget, you don't remember events, dates. For example, I always forget my father's birthday. Yes, actually, I don't forget his birthday, but this is a funny story. When I was a child, my father's birthday is on February 27th, okay? February 27th. But when I was a child, he used to tell me that his birthday was on February 29th. And then he told me that his birthday was only every 4 years. His birthday was not every year, so he didn't get old as quickly as other people. Consequently, I always get confused to when his birthday is. Sometimes I think his birthday is on February 29th, sometimes 28th, sometimes 27th. Okay, I'm a terrible daughter, but I forget his birthday. I usually remember on the 29th. Oh well. Anyways, so you can remember other things, people's names, dates, birthdays like Teacher Prix. You can forget your own phone number. Hey, I've seen this happen. Sometimes you don't remember, okay? Now, this is the meaning of the verb forget. So if you're watching this, you probably have an idea of what forget means. Good job. Now, leave. Guys, this is a super duper 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 flexible verb I'm just going to show you the translation that I need you to understand here. But if you go on Oxford, if you go on Collins, if you go on Cambridge dictionaries, you will find many different translations, many different uses for the verb believe. I actually recommend you spend some time studying this verb because it is a very important verb and many students confuse this guy, okay? Now, leave in this case means to leave something somewhere. This means when I say this, it means that you put something somewhere, you put something in a place, you leave something in a place, and then you go, okay? So let's say I put I don't have anything. I have a bill, electricity bill, paid. Haha. I forgot to pay. I forget everything. Okay, for 2 days, okay? But I paid it. I did. So I pick my bill, I leave it here on the table, and then I go. So this is one meaning of the verb leave. That's the meaning that I need you to understand tonight. Okay, got it? Awesome. If you didn't get it, pause and go back and watch it again. Now, important. You can leave something intentionally. I am leaving this, and then I'm going to go to the kitchen. Or you may not leave it intentionally. Maybe you accidentally left something somewhere. Okay, that's where I'm going, all right? Now, leave versus forget. You will use forget when you when you don't remember something. You don't remember to bring something with you. Oh no, I forgot my car keys. Oh no, I forgot my dad's birthday. Okay, you just forgot something. Now, you will use leave with the same idea as forget. If, big if, okay? If you mention where, if you mention the place where you put something, then, my friends, you shouldn't use forget. In this case, it would be a good idea to use leave. Now, is it completely incorrect? No, not at all, okay? Native speakers use the verb forget when they mention the place, okay? So this is the kind of a verb that even native speakers will use. So I'm just showing you something interesting to help you use the verb leave. To help you use the verb leave in different situations, okay? So here, as I was saying, you will use the verb leave with the same idea if you mention the place where you put something, okay? Oh no, I left my car keys on my desk. Oh, I have to go get it. I have to go back. I'm sorry, my car keys. I left them on my desk. Sorry, 5 minutes. I'll be real quick, okay? Now, in the first example, I didn't mention where I put it. I just mentioned that I forgot it. I don't remember it, okay? And hey, if you can support the channel, hit the like button, my friends. That helps. Anyways, let's continue. Now, as I was saying, you don't use forget when you know the place. You have to use leave. Oh, teacher, it's mandatory. No, it's not, okay? In this case, you will, if you use leave and mention the place, you will express the same idea as in forget, okay? But only if you mention the place. Oh no, I left my phone in the restaurant. Let me go back. I need to get it. Now, as I was saying, this is a mistake that we usually make. So I wrote English learners, but I actually wanted to say native speakers. This is so natural for native speakers to say that even they do it, okay? But now, what am I trying to focus here? The importance of learning different words. That's where my focus is tonight, okay? It is fine if you use, oh, I forget my car keys on my desk. It's fine. I would like you to say, I left my car keys on my desk. It's fine. Now, what I want to point out here is that it's important to learn synonyms. It is important to learn different words to express similar ideas, maybe not the same, but very similar ideas. As I told you, and I highly emphasize this throughout this class, even native speakers use forget instead of leave. However, there is one different thing they do from us, non-native speakers. They are always using different words. That's the beauty. That's the one thing that I admire about native speakers. It's not the perfect pronunciation, no. It's their ability to use different words, okay? So many times, my recommendation for you here is not just to use leave because it is correct. No, not just because of that. It's actually not a big mistake. Depending on the person, they may not even consider this a mistake, okay? The point is using different words. Sometimes we get so comfortable with certain words. You know, I remember that when I was beginning my journey as an English teacher, I had this boss. I worked in an English school, you know, at a private English school. And the coordinator of that school, my boss, he gave us a challenge, okay? He noticed that his team of teachers, including me, were using the verb get too much. We used get all the time. And during a meeting, I remember he sat down, he said, girls, because we were only girls, okay? He was the only man. All the teachers were female. He said, girls, you use get too much. You use get all the time. It's get here, get there, get this, get that. How about using different words? So I challenge you to look up new words, to look up synonyms, to learn different ways to use other words, synonyms, because this is going to help your English improve so much, because native speakers do this all the time. That's what I want to call your attention to, okay? That's the focus of my lesson. So sometimes we focus too much on expressing ourselves in a comfortable way. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you are under pressure, okay, do it. Do what you gotta do, my friend. I do that too. But if you are trying to improve your vocabulary, whenever you sit down to study and you are not under pressure, explore. Explore different choices, okay? Now, I'm pretty sure that the next time you watch a movie or a TV show and you will begin to listen to the verb leave, and in the past left, you will see the native speakers use this word a lot, and non-native speakers tend not to use this word as much. Why? Because we are too comfortable using other easier words, okay? And again, I will emphasize this again, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? I'm just trying to give you some coaching, some suggestions on what you can do to get better, okay? So that you can understand native speakers and also use some words that they use, you know? I remember that when I went to the United States and I was constantly listening to native speakers, I was so impressed by the vocabulary they had. Sometimes easy sentences that I thought of making those sentences in a completely different way, in a completely basic way. They would say something simple, you know, just a different word. And it was so amazing to see that. And that's what I admire about native speakers. They have the simplicity, but they use very different words that are not hard. Sometimes we think the first thing we think is, oh, okay, they're using phrasal verbs. No, that's not what I meant, okay? So this is something that I recommend you guys to do. So at the end of the day, is this totally incorrect? No, okay? You can use, I forget my phone in the bathroom. It's fine, okay? But how about trying to use the verb leave more often? Oh no, I left my phone in the bathroom. Jesus, I can't believe that happened. So much better. You know, so much better. Don't be too focused on translation. That's what I'm trying to show you. Sometimes we only focus on the translation and we forget the culture. We forget that we are talking in a different language, okay? Now, We're done for tonight. I invite you to join me on my Telegram group. To join me, I have the link in the descriptions. There you will be joining my email list and receive a free ebook where I talk about understanding and talking to native speakers. I give some strategies, some ideas. And in the Telegram, I send some extra PDF exercises that will help you with the lessons that I post here from Monday to Friday, okay? Other than that, my friends, hit the like button. This really helps. And if possible, share this lesson with your friends. By sharing, you help the channel grow. We are more than 122,000. No, we're more than 126 subscribers. Yeah, 126,000. Neri Hernandez, thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate it. Neri Hernandez just made a super chat. Okay, a super chat is a donation non-refundable. Okay, sorry about that. And this also helps the channel financially because I don't make much money here. I really do this because I like being here. Anyways, my friends, your homework for today, come here in the comments and post one example with forget and one example with leave. I'll make sure to try to check it out and leave you a reply. Other than that, my friends, Fabiano, thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate it. I know that you always watch the channel. You are always leaving feedback. So I really appreciate it. Okay, thank you very much. Other than that, my friends, tomorrow is Friday, but I'll be there for you. Well, I don't know if I'll be live or not, but I'll be here. Same place, maybe same time. Thank you so much, Fabiano. Thank you, guys. Have a lovely day or a lovely night, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.